Peppers FM here, and welcome back to another episode of this FM21 Real Sociedad Let's Play. So today we start on the page of one of our signings who will be joining us at the end of the season. We have brought in Sandro Tonali on a free transfer. I think this is absolutely amazing business. Our central midfield does lack depth. Iramendi is getting old. Subleda probably not great, to be honest. He's good enough to stay around the squad, but I don't see him like winning a European competition with him in the team, for example. So I think Sandro Tonali is the perfect midfielder to come in and play that deep line playmaker role. There is one more signing we brought in, and it's also another free transfer. And this one is Ousmane Dembele. So I'm really glad to get him in. He's not really played at all this season, and he was a bit underwhelming last season as well. But I just think he has the quality uh, to make a difference in our side. I say that. Looking at his attributes, they're not the best, to be honest. But he can play on either flank. And I think if we sell one of our wingers, we have a ready-made replacement for him. And I think it is an upgrade on at least Pavon. Maybe the pie is. I think the pie is still better. Chukwueze is probably better as well. And then it's the question of will we sell Januzaj? And if we do, then Dembele is definitely an adequate replacement because there has been interest in Adnan Januzaj. Another thing to mention, Isaac. A lot of interest in him. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I can't even find it. But Isaac, the transfer business is wanted by literally every team. And like Hertha Berlin have been putting crazy offers in, like 75 million. It's just come like most normal people would sell him, but I just don't want to get rid of him. And I just don't think there's an adequate striker on the market to replace him and the quality he's provided this season. As you can see, we are top of the table, so I don't really want to be selling our main goal threat this season, who's been in outstanding form. Maybe at the end of the season, but definitely not halfway through the season in January. When we last met, it was when was it? I think it was the Zenit St. Petersburg game. After that, we followed that with a 7-0 victory against Bilbao. Isaac with a hat-trick. 4-0 against Cadiz. And then the Super Cup semi-final, we went through against Alaves. But then got beat in the final 3-1 against today's opponents, Real Madrid. But I wasn't too bothered about that, really. And then a 2-0 victory against Sevilla. Late goals in that game. And then the very disappointment one. We did rotate the team, but it's just not good enough. Albacete, I think you pronounce it. Yeah, they got the better of us. There was the better team, and yeah, nothing else to say on that. Disgraceful, really. But then a really good 1-0 victory against Barcelona. Depay with the only goal, and then a 2-0 victory against Levante. Isaac back in the goals with a double. So with them games, we do sit top of the table, and we have a healthy 6 points clear of Real Madrid in second. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid having another poor season. We are 24 points ahead of both of them. But yeah, Madrid, last year's champions, our closest rivals, and are the team to watch. As you can see there, William Jose is the second top goal scorer who we sold in the summer. He's doing well at Valencia. Fair play. But anyway, our team for today's game is the normal starting lineup. Donnarumma, Garosbro, Luis Felipe, Lenormand, and Gosens at the back. Subemendi and Marino in midfield. Januzaj on the right, Oyarzabal in the middle, and then Depay on the left with Isaac up front. And Adnan Januzaj has been playing recently because Chukwueze was away at the African Cup of Nations. He's just turned back, but his fitness is not good, so he will have to sit out this one, which is a shame. A big game for us here today. Real Madrid do seem to get the better of us in most times we play them, so it is a tricky game. We are 6 points clear of them at the moment. So on paper, we'll say on paper, but on form on the league table, we are the dominant side, but yeah, I know it won't be as simple as that. A very, very tough game today. To be honest, I would take a draw. As long as we keep that 6 point cushion, we're laughing. But a victory, as Memphis Depay absolutely rifles one home into the top corner. 9th goal of the season. And as I was saying, a victory would take us 9 points clear. And then maybe we can start thinking about the La Liga title. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but a victory today would put us in such a strong position going forward. Winning La Liga in my second season would be way ahead of my personal expectations, what I thought was going to happen. Well, after last year's performance, second in the table, but we were so far behind Madrid. This year we have been a much better side with our summer business, and everything just seems to be ticking. My only concern is if we do get injuries in key positions, because our squad depth, whilst we do have replacements in some positions, I think there's other positions where we are really weak. For example, if Mikel Merino got injured in the middle, as Isaac gets a goal, 2-0, 18th for the season. Januzaj with a free kick into Isaac, who just nods it home. What is happening? 2-0. But yeah, oh wow. I don't know what to say, but yeah, Merino key position in midfield. I think that he would be a massive loss. Gosens at left back. We saw Munoz last season. He just wasn't good enough. I don't really like playing him. And Garospel at right back. I don't think we've got an adequate right back replacement. And then the two central defenders as well. I think I could cope with the replacements filling in for one of them, but it wouldn't be ideal. Time is ticking away here. Hazard struggling with fitness. I will bring David Silva into the game. And then, who else? Christian Pavon can come on for Depay. But yeah, then other key positions. Luckily, we do have cover on the flanks with Pavon and Januzaj coming in, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to lose Depay or Chukwueze, but we already have lost Chukwueze for a full month, and we've coped with that quite well. Wouldn't really want to lose Depay, who has been one of our standout performers this year. And then Alexander Isaac up front, who just missed. It would be a shame to lose him. He did get injured for like 3 to 4 weeks, and Eduard stepped in, who did okay. He got a few goals, but I just don't think he has the same presence as Isaac, and he definitely was not in the same goal-scoring form as him. But time is ticking away. Can we get a late goal, or are we going to counter? I think we've still got one more change left. We've got Munoz for Gosens, some fresh legs. But it's looking like a fairly straightforward victory. And I may be wrong, but this could be. And it's a third. Alexander Isaac, 90 for the season. This is why teams were bidding 70 plus million for him. I think Hertha Berlin, I don't know where Hertha Berlin have got that amount of money from, but they was interested in the young Swedish striker, and we said no, and this is why. Clinical. Absolutely clinical. And it looks like that is going to be that. What a victory. What a victory. We'd love to see it. We've still got some time left in the transfer window, but look at the league table there. 57 points now. Real Madrid on 48. Still a long way to go. 16 games of the season left. Well, in this position, you will have to say that we are currently favourites. It's been your boy Peppers FM here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We're on a great run of form. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more. You cannot, or you should not want to, leave this hanging and find out how we finish this season, because things are going great. Goodbye.